Are you unknowingly shortening your life by ignoring 8 silent killers that claim more seniors after age 82 than most people realize? In the next 15 minutes, you'll discover exactly what these hidden threats are and the simple steps doctors recommend to protect yourself starting today. Plus, I'll reveal the one silent killer that even healthy seniors miss, and it's probably happening in your home right now. Janet, a vibrant 79-year-old from Arizona, thought she was in perfect health until a routine checkup revealed 3 of these silent killers were already affecting her body. Within 6 months of making the simple changes her doctor recommended, her energy returned and her risk factors dropped dramatically. Here's what she learned and what you need to know. Silent killer. 1. Uncontrolled high blood pressure. Your blood pressure could be silently damaging your organs right now, even if you feel completely fine. High blood pressure earned its nickname as the silent killer because it rarely causes obvious symptoms while steadily weakening your heart, brain, kidneys, and blood vessels. The Mayo Clinic reports that nearly half of all adults have high blood pressure, but many don't even know it, because they haven't checked their numbers recently, or they assume their occasional dizziness is just normal aging. Research from Johns Hopkins reveals that uncontrolled blood pressure after age 60 dramatically increases your risk of stroke, heart attack, and kidney failure within just a few years. The damage happens gradually, making it easy to ignore until a medical emergency strikes. What makes this particularly dangerous for seniors is that blood pressure naturally tends to rise with age, and many people accept higher readings as inevitable rather than taking action to control them. Consider the case of Thomas from Michigan, who ignored his slightly elevated readings for 3 years because he felt fine. When he finally had a comprehensive checkup, doctors discovered his kidneys were already showing signs of damage from the prolonged high pressure. His doctor explained that if he had addressed the problem earlier, this damage could have been completely prevented. The solution is surprisingly simple and doesn't require expensive equipment or complicated routines. Get an accurate blood pressure monitor and check your numbers twice a week at the same time of day. Keep a simple log and share it with your doctor during every visit. Reduce your sodium intake by reading food labels and choosing fresh foods over processed ones. Take a 20-minute walk daily, even if it's just around your neighborhood or local mall. These basic steps can lower your blood pressure naturally and significantly reduce your risk of serious complications. Don't wait until you feel symptoms, because by then, permanent damage may already be done. Silent Killer 2. Social isolation and loneliness. Loneliness kills more seniors than smoking 15 cigarettes a day, according to groundbreaking research from Harvard Medical School. This isn't an exaggeration or emotional statement. It's a medical fact that most people don't realize. Social isolation triggers the same stress response in your body as physical danger, flooding your system with harmful hormones that weaken your immune system, increase inflammation, and accelerate aging at the cellular level. The American Heart Association found that socially isolated seniors have a 50% higher risk of developing dementia and are 3 times more likely to die prematurely from any cause. Loneliness doesn't just affect your mood. It literally changes your biology in ways that make you more vulnerable to infections, heart disease, and cognitive decline. Your brain interprets social isolation as a threat to survival, keeping your body in a constant state of stress that exhausts your natural defenses over time. Barbara from Florida thought she was handling retirement well until she realized she went days without meaningful conversation with another person. Her doctor pointed out that her frequent colds and persistent fatigue might be connected to her social isolation. After joining a local book club and volunteering at the community center twice a week, her health improved noticeably within 2 months. The solution doesn't require becoming a social butterfly or making dozens of new friends. Make one meaningful social connection every single day, even if it's just a phone call to a family member or a brief conversation with a neighbor. Join one regular activity where you'll see the same people weekly, whether it's a walking group, hobby club, or volunteer organization. Use technology to stay connected with distant family and friends through video calls or social media. Schedule regular coffee dates or lunch meetings with people you enjoy spending time with. The key is consistency and genuine human connection, not the quantity of interactions. Reach out to someone today because your life literally depends on maintaining these vital social bonds. Silent Killer 3. Medication interactions. Are your medications working against each other instead of helping you? Dangerous drug interactions send over 125,000 Americans to the hospital every year, and seniors are at the highest risk because they typically take multiple medications for different conditions. The problem isn't just taking many medications, it's that these drugs can interact in ways that cancel out their benefits or create entirely new health problems that are often mistaken for signs of aging. Johns Hopkins research shows that seniors taking 5 or more medications have a 20% chance of experiencing a serious adverse drug interaction within the next year. These interactions can cause dizziness, leading to falls, memory problems that mimic dementia, digestive issues that prevent proper nutrition absorption, and heart rhythm disturbances that can be life-threatening. Many doctors don't have time to thoroughly review every medication combination, especially when you see multiple specialists who may not communicate with each other about your complete drug regimen. Vincent from Texas was taking 7 different medications prescribed by 4 different doctors when he started experiencing severe dizziness and confusion. His family thought he was developing dementia until a pharmacist discovered that 2 of his medications were dangerously interacting, essentially poisoning his system. Within a week of adjusting his medication regimen, his symptoms completely disappeared. Take immediate action by gathering every medication, supplement, and over-the-counter drug you currently use and bringing them to your pharmacist for a comprehensive interaction review. This service is often free and can be life-saving. Ask your pharmacist to create a simple chart showing when to take each medication to minimize interactions. Schedule an annual medication review with your primary doctor to eliminate unnecessary drugs and simplify your regimen. Never start or stop any medication without consulting your healthcare provider, but don't hesitate to ask questions about whether each drug is still necessary. Schedule your medication review this week because waiting could put you at risk for preventable complications that could land you in the hospital. Silent Killer 4. Undiagnosed sleep apnea. Your snoring might be slowly suffocating your brain every single night without you realizing it. Sleep apnea causes you to stop breathing repeatedly during sleep, sometimes hundreds of times per night, depriving your brain and organs of essential oxygen. The American Sleep Association reports that over 25 million American adults have sleep apnea, but 80% of cases remain undiagnosed because people dismiss their symptoms as normal aging or simple snoring. Research from the Mayo Clinic demonstrates that untreated sleep apnea doubles your risk of heart attack, triples your risk of stroke, and significantly increases your chances of developing diabetes and high blood pressure. The repeated drops in oxygen levels during sleep put enormous stress on your cardiovascular system and can cause irregular heart rhythms that are potentially fatal. Sleep apnea also prevents you from getting the deep, restorative sleep your brain needs to clear toxins and form memories, leading to cognitive decline that many people mistake for early dementia. Grace from Oregon complained to her doctor about feeling exhausted despite sleeping 8 hours every night, but it wasn't until her daughter mentioned her loud snoring and occasional gasping sounds that they considered sleep apnea. After a simple home sleep study confirmed the diagnosis and she began treatment, Her energy levels returned to normal and her blood pressure dropped significantly within 3 months. Recognize the warning signs immediately by paying attention to persistent fatigue, despite adequate sleep time, loud snoring that bothers others, morning headaches, and difficulty concentrating during the day. Ask your bed partner if they've noticed you stopping breathing or gasping during sleep. Talk to your doctor about a sleep study if you experience these symptoms, as modern home sleep tests are convenient and covered by most insurance plans. Simple lifestyle changes like sleeping on your side, maintaining a healthy weight, and avoiding alcohol before bedtime can significantly improve mild sleep apnea. Don't ignore persistent fatigue, because untreated sleep apnea can cause irreversible damage to your heart and brain over time. Silent Killer 5. Chronic dehydration. Most seniors are dangerously dehydrated and don't even know it, because the natural aging process reduces your body's ability to conserve water and diminishes your sense of thirst. The Centers for Disease Control warns that dehydration is one of the most frequent causes of hospitalization among seniors, yet it's completely preventable with simple daily habits. Chronic mild dehydration strains your kidneys, thickens your blood, reduces your cognitive function, and dramatically increases your risk of falls and injuries. Medical research shows that even mild dehydration can reduce your mental performance by 12% and increase your risk of urinary tract infections, kidney stones, and dangerous blood clots. Your kidneys work harder to filter toxins from thicker blood, leading to faster kidney damage and reduced function over time. Dehydration also affects your balance and coordination because your inner ear, which controls balance, depends on proper fluid levels to function correctly. Harold from Nevada thought his frequent dizziness and confusion were just signs of getting older, until his doctor discovered he was severely dehydrated despite drinking what he thought was enough water. His doctor explained that his kidney function had declined due to chronic dehydration, but within 2 weeks of following a proper hydration schedule, his dizziness disappeared and his mental clarity improved dramatically. Start drinking water strategically throughout the day, rather than waiting until you feel thirsty, because thirst becomes less reliable as you age. Keep a water bottle with measurements visible so you can track your daily intake, and aim for at least 64 ounces unless your doctor has given you different instructions. Drink a full glass of water when you wake up, before each meal, and before bedtime to establish a routine. Include water-rich foods like soups, fruits, and vegetables in your daily meals to boost your overall fluid intake. Avoid excessive caffeine and alcohol, which can contribute to dehydration. Start increasing your water intake right now, because proper hydration can improve your energy, mental clarity, and physical stability within days. Silent Killer 6. Hidden depression. Depression in seniors often goes unrecognized and untreated because the symptoms are frequently dismissed as normal parts of aging or responses to life changes like retirement or loss of loved ones. The National Institute of Mental Health reports that depression affects over 6 million Americans aged 65 and older, but only 10% receive treatment for their condition. Hidden depression weakens your immune system, increases inflammation throughout your body, and significantly shortens your lifespan by making you more vulnerable to infections, heart disease, and other serious health problems. Harvard Medical School research demonstrates that untreated depression in seniors increases the risk of death from all causes by 50% and doubles the likelihood of developing dementia. Depression isn't just feeling sad occasionally, it's a serious medical condition that affects your brain chemistry and physical health in measurable ways. The chronic stress caused by depression floods your body with harmful hormones that damage your cardiovascular system, weaken your bones, and impair your body's ability to heal from injuries or fight off infections. Evelyn from Ohio spent 2 years feeling exhausted and experiencing frequent headaches and digestive problems that multiple doctors couldn't explain. When she finally mentioned her persistent feelings of hopelessness and loss of interest in activities she once enjoyed, her doctor recognized the signs of depression. After receiving appropriate treatment, her physical symptoms gradually disappeared and her energy returned to levels she hadn't experienced in years. Recognize that depression symptoms in seniors often manifest as physical complaints rather than obvious sadness, including persistent fatigue, unexplained aches and pains, sleep disturbances, loss of appetite, and difficulty concentrating. Talk to your doctor honestly about your mood and energy levels during regular checkups, because depression is a medical condition that responds well to treatment. Stay socially connected through regular activities, volunteer work, or joining community groups, as social engagement is one of the most effective ways to prevent and treat depression. Maintain a regular daily routine that includes physical activity, even if it's just light walking, because exercise has been proven as effective as some medications for treating mild to moderate depression. Don't dismiss persistent sadness or loss of interest as normal aging, because depression is treatable and seeking help can literally save your life. Silent Killer 7. Dangerous falls. Risk your home might be a death trap waiting to happen, filled with hazards that could cause a fall, leading to serious injury or death. The Centers for Disease Control reports that 1 in 4 seniors falls each year, and falling once doubles your chances of falling again. Hip fractures from falls are particularly devastating because they often trigger a rapid decline in overall health, with 20% of seniors dying within a year of a hip fracture, and many others never regaining their independence. Falls aren't random accidents, but predictable events caused by specific risk factors that you can identify and eliminate. Poor lighting, loose rugs, cluttered walkways, unstable furniture, and slippery surfaces create dangerous conditions that become more hazardous as your balance, vision, and reaction time naturally change with age. Many seniors also take medications that affect their balance or blood pressure, making them more susceptible to dizziness and falls. Richard from Colorado thought his home was safe until he tripped over a throw rug in his hallway and broke his wrist. During his recovery, an occupational therapist evaluated his home and found 12 different fall hazards he had never noticed. After making simple modifications like installing grab bars, improving his lighting, and removing obstacles, he felt much more confident moving around his home and hasn't had another fall in over 2 years. Walk through your home today, looking specifically for fall hazards like loose rugs, poor lighting, unstable handrails, and cluttered pathways. Then fix these problems immediately. Install grab bars in your bathroom, add non-slip mats in the shower, and ensure you have adequate lighting in all hallways and stairways. Keep frequently used items at waist level to avoid reaching high or bending low, which can affect your balance. Review all your medications with your doctor or pharmacist to identify any that might increase your fall risk through dizziness or drowsiness. Consider a balance assessment with a physical therapist who can teach you specific exercises to improve your stability and confidence. Don't wait until after a fall to make these changes, because prevention is always easier and safer than recovery from a serious injury. Silent Killer 8. Nutritional deficiencies. You could be starving your body of essential nutrients while eating 3 meals a day, because aging affects how your body absorbs and processes vitamins and minerals. The American Geriatric Society reports that nutritional deficiencies are extremely common in seniors, with over 40% lacking adequate levels of essential nutrients like vitamin B12, vitamin D, calcium, and iron. These deficiencies don't cause immediate obvious symptoms, but gradually weaken your immune system, bones, muscles, and cognitive function over months or years. Nutritional deficiencies in seniors occur for multiple reasons, including decreased appetite, medication interactions that interfere with nutrient absorption, dental problems that limit food choices, and changes in digestive function that reduce the body's ability to extract nutrients from food. Many seniors also live on fixed incomes and may choose less expensive processed foods that are high in calories but low in essential nutrients, leading to a condition called hidden hunger, where you consume enough calories but lack vital vitamins and minerals. Stella from Maine felt increasingly weak and forgetful over several months, attributing her symptoms to normal aging until blood tests revealed severe deficiencies in vitamin B12 and vitamin D. Her doctor explained that these deficiencies were affecting her energy, memory, and bone strength. Within 6 weeks of addressing these nutritional gaps through dietary changes and appropriate supplementation, her energy returned and her mental clarity improved significantly. Ask your doctor for comprehensive nutritional testing during your next visit to identify any deficiencies before they cause serious health problems. Focus on eating nutrient-dense whole foods like colorful vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, and healthy fats, rather than relying on processed convenience foods. Plan your meals around foods rich in the nutrients seniors commonly lack, including leafy greens for folate, dairy products or fortified alternatives for calcium and vitamin D, and lean meats or fish for B vitamins and iron. Consider working with a registered dietitian who specializes in senior nutrition to create a meal plan that meets your specific needs and preferences. Don't assume that a multivitamin alone will solve nutritional deficiencies, because some nutrients require specific forms or combinations to be properly absorbed. Ask your doctor about nutritional testing at your next visit, because addressing deficiencies early can prevent serious complications and help you maintain your independence and vitality. These 8 silent killers are preventable with simple actions you can start taking today. The good news is that small changes now can add years to your life and life to your years, giving you more time to enjoy the things and people you love most. Tell me in the comments which of these silent killers surprised you the most, and have you experienced any of these warning signs? If this information could help someone you care about, please share this video and hit that like button if you're committed to taking action on at least one of these recommendations this week.